Welcome to Central Dauphin High School for High School Sports Live here on ABC 27.4. Do we have a barn burner of a matchup on the mat tonight between District 6 powerhouse Mifflin County and District 3 power Central Dauphin? The Rams, they are looking to avenge a barn burner from last year in a 27-27 match that went to criteria, guys. Andrew Callista alongside former Clarion wrestler Trevor Elfin, and the legend here in District 3, George Hartwick III. Gentlemen, this is an exciting match, and what a way to start our wrestling season here on High School Sports Live.
I don't know, but I feel it. It is wrestling season. You hear me? I feel it. I'm looking around the stands. I see active wrestlers. I looked at a weigh-in on the way-in that had about 80 kids. And I will tell you, Pennsylvania wrestling is better than anywhere in the nation. I'm going to say it tonight. And you are going to see some of the better kids in central Pennsylvania, if not the best kids, as it relates to an individual dual meet matchup between Mifflin County and Central Dauphin tonight.
As the Huskies are warming up, Trevor, right now, and you feel that little rumble underneath our feet, you were at Mifflin County last year with us here on High School Sports Live for that match. And that was your first match broadcasting with us. What a way to get into the flow, that one that you witnessed. What do you remember about it?
I remember there was an energy that couldn't be matched, and it was intense in there. And it came down to the final match, and Mifflin County, I believe, got a pin or a major to tie the match, and they won on criteria, so it was an exciting one.
So I hear the same expectations for tonight. Similar lineups, great quality kids, a couple of high-level matchups in several weights, and it's going to be about controlling the bonus points and determining who the outcome is going to be based upon the kids that are able to do their jobs. You hear me? In this society anymore, we don't talk about the kids that do their jobs. Tonight, it's the kids that do their jobs, not necessarily the winners or the losers, but the kids that do their jobs that are going to determine the outcome.
There's 3 matches on our list that we're going to be watching for, so pay attention to these: 114, 133, and 189. The way those matches go, that is how this dual meet could go here tonight, guys. We're in for a treat, and for folks at home watching, you're going to see something a little bit different out there on the mat here tonight because of new rule changes at the high school level.
So Trevor is most recently in the college wrestling rules, and tonight we actually have high school rules that are mirroring college rules. So Trevor, why don't you go ahead and so I used to do this as an official. I'd walk in the middle.
I'd want to get you in the atmosphere.
I'd walk in the middle of the mat and I'd say, guys, this wasn't the same way as you were in high school. There are different rules. So tonight there are really different rules. So at home, why don't you listen to Trevor explain exactly what the rules are related to takedowns and back points so you can follow along tonight.
So last year, takedowns were worth 2 points, and now they're worth 3. We're going to see a lot of scoring out there, and back points are worth 4 points if you hold them for a 4 count. It's no longer 3 points for a 5 count.
So it's two count, 2 points. 3 count, 3 points. 4 count, 4 points. Takedowns, 3. And we also have the out of bounds rules mirroring college. So all you need to do is have your pinky, your toe in, a part of your body needs to be in, but no longer. And the good part about this, it stops the stalling and the delays around the edges. You're able to wrestle through the edges, and the only thing you need to do is finish with some level of a supporting piece in the inbounds line, and it will be awarded a 3-point takedown.
That out of bounds line is actually like a cylinder, so they can be up above too.
All I know, I hear more scoring, less stalling, and a lot more excitement, and that is good for the sport.
It's Americanized. It's like high score. And to be honest, if you're really going on your feet and you know takedowns and you can turn people, you can end this match in like 15 seconds.
Yeah,
I mean, it can happen quick if you're really good.
Are you guys excited?
Yeah, I'm excited. I saw a match get ended in 45 seconds at the Ironman, and it was crazy.
That's going to be awesome. We're gonna see some great ones here today when we come back here on High School Sports Live. You're watching on ABC.4 Laugh TV. It's a great one. Central Dauphin hosted Mifflin County in our opening stanza for High School Sports Live Wrestling Match of the Week.
At Pac Financial, we are family and we treat you like family. When it comes to your life insurance needs, we are independent, we represent only top-rated companies, and we know how to get the best rates. Your policies are tailor-made to fit your individual needs. For more information, give us a call today at 564-6400 and ask for Christian Morazzo or visit our website at pacfinancialfirst.com. Select Physical Therapy, a leading provider of physical therapy and sports medicine throughout central Pennsylvania. Whether recovery from an injury or setting a peak performance goal, our highly certified therapists and athletic trainers will help get you there. Visit selectphysicaltherapy.com to schedule an appointment or complimentary consultation. We wish all athletes, coaches, and teams a great season.
Hi, this is John Timbalbo then and now. Yep, I'm still alive with my son John celebrating 50 years of serving York County.
Timbalbo is proud to remain locally family-owned and operated with deep roots in our community. Celebrate 50 years with special promotions, giveaways, and savings.
Thanks to all our employees and our customers.
How you doing there, Dad?
Ready for another 50 years. See you at Jack Jimbalbo Family of Dealerships.
Do you want to answer that?
Nah, I never with a kid in the car.
It's okay. I'm not here. I'm there.
Senior moments. They're not about what's been lost. They're about everything you've gained. With Capital Blue Cross Medicare, you're covered to go all in on more senior moments. And when playtime's over, giving them back can be a senior moment too.
They're all yours.
More coverage, more benefits, less hassle. Capital Blue Cross Medicare.
So a while back, I thought to myself, I'm never going to own a home. I'm going to have to rent forever. I didn't have money for a down payment. I had no credit history, and I just got out of a divorce. But PHFA showed me that home ownership is possible. They offer me a low-interest mortgage and a way to manage the closing cost. To me, this is more than just my home. It's a huge accomplishment and a new chapter in my life, thanks to PHFA.
Welcome back to High School Sports Live here on ABC 27.4 Laugh TV. Want to give a big shout out to ABC 27, home of High School Sports Live on your television station. Great sports department over there. We are here at Central Dauphin High School for Mifflin County. Power out of District 6, taking on the CD Rams. High School Sports Live brought to you by Select Medical and the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. A big thank you to them for sponsoring the 2024-2025 high school wrestling season. Andrew Klissa alongside Trevor Elfin and George Hardwick III, the commish, the legend here on the local high school wrestling match. Guys, we've already covered it a little bit in the open as we take in some JV exhibition bouts here before we get to varsity action and introductions. 27-27 last year in one of the greatest matches that we have ever had on our air here at High School Sports Live, and really across the entire basketball and football broadcast history of our organization was a tremendous amount. Coach, I want to start with you. these are two powerhouses. It is early on in the season. As we were talking to coaches before they came out here for these exhibition bouts, it's almost like they're teething. They're figuring out their lines. Why schedule such a big bout between powerhouses early on in the season?
You asking me?
Oh, I'm asking you. You're the coach.
The big matches early in the season measure up where you're going to be. And you want to look at the opponent you have. In wrestling, you don't want to dive and ditch away from good people. You want to figure out where you stand. And, you know, it's one of the few sports that you measure up. And in this case, this is a measure-up game. It's a measure-up match. It's an ability to define my team's heart, my team's character, my ability to match up against quality wrestlers. And early in the season, even before you go into these holiday tournaments, you want to know what kind of heart. Adversity reveals your character, right? And when you face somebody that's of equal character and quality, you know who you got when you step in the match, when you face up early against a team like Mifflin County. Now, we heard last year that this might have been one of the best matches, and you just preempted this, that was seen last year. Well, if you know where you stand in that way early in the season, you can build and build. And when you talk about coaches that are here like Swags, and you got Mifflin County, you got multiple national level wrestlers that have come from both places. It's only a matter of building from here and peaking at the right point for you towards the end of the season. But as a team, tonight's the night to say, where do we measure up? And as far as wrestling goes in the entire country, these are the kind of matches that really matter. And you don't get to see this kind of quality in many places. And tonight, you're going to see early in the season where the best wrestlers in Pennsylvania wrestling stand in a one-to-one matchup, both team-wise and individual-wise. And if you're a fan, you're salivating. You're getting excited already. You feel the air of wrestling season coming on. And you know what? We're in a historic gym. We're with two teams that are really, really quality individuals. Look, how many places in the world have 80 kids weighing in for a high school match? Like, that's unheard of. The level of competition. Wrestling is alive and well in central Pennsylvania and in Pennsylvania, and we'll put this stuff up against anywhere in the nation.
We have the Mifflin Husky fans behind us. We have the CD Rams across from us. And, Coach, you kind of hinted about some of the best wrestlers in the country. You have Trey Cobb from Mifflin County, the Hidley brothers from Mifflin County, the Peppelman brothers, and Kenny Courts from CD Trevor. Those are some big names. So just real quick, take us as a wrestler, a recent wrestler on the college stage, take us inside the locker room before one of these early season bouts. Is it excitement or is it anxiety to prove yourself coming out here tonight?
I always looked at it as a way to test myself, and early season matches like this really got me fired up and excited for it. So I trained all the way up into it knowing that I was going to wrestle one of the best kids in the area, in the state. So I was always really excited for this kind of match.
This is the marquee match early on in the season for both of these programs. You're watching High School Sports Live here on ABC 27.4 Laugh TV. High School Sports Live brought to you by Select Medical and the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. We're going to step aside when we come back. More action from Central Dauphin High School.
So a while back, I thought to myself, I'm never going to own a home. I'm going to have to rent forever. I didn't have money for a down payment. I had no credit history, and I just got out of a divorce. But PHFA showed me that home ownership is possible. They offer me a low-interest mortgage and a way to manage the closing cost. To me, this is more than just my home. It's a huge accomplishment and a new chapter in my life, thanks to PHFA.
Senior moments. They're not about what's been lost. They're about everything you've gained. With Capital Blue Cross Medicare, you're covered to go all in on more senior moments. And when playtime's over, giving them back can be a senior moment too.
They're all yours.
More coverage, more benefits, less hassle. Capital Blue Cross Medicare.
Everybody knows Hoffman has it. Did you know Hoffman has even more? There's the fully stocked Hoffman Ford Parts and Accessories Department, the Hoffman state-of-the-art collision facility, confidence in our ultra-modern service facility, peace of mind with master technicians, satisfaction with low prices.
Do I really need to say it again? Hoffman has it.
Only at Hoffman Ford, Colonial Park.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
Do you want to answer that?
Nah, I'd never with a kid in the car.
It's okay. I'm not here. I'm there.
Hi, this is Jack Timbalbo then and now. Yep, I'm still alive with my son John celebrating 50 years of serving York County.
Timbalbo is proud to remain locally family-owned and operated, with deep roots in our community. Celebrate 50 years with special promotions, giveaways, and savings.
Thanks to all our employees and to our customers.
How you doing there, Dad?
Ready for another 50 years. See you at Jack Timbalbo Family of Dealerships.
All across Pennsylvania, families are living their lives in their own homes. Not long ago, none of these families believed it possible. And then they discovered there was someone who could help. What was once only a dream is now a reality. Welcome home.
Discover the power of local expertise with global reach at Landmark Commercial Realty. Serving South Central Pennsylvania for over 3 decades, we are proud members of TCN Worldwide, connecting you to over 200 markets globally. Whether you're looking for retail, industrial, office, or investment properties, our team provides sound, honest advice tailored to your needs. Trust Landmark Commercial Realty to navigate the complexities of commercial real estate with confidence. Visit landmarkcr.com and leverage our global expertise for your local success. At Pac Financial, we are family and we treat you like family. When it comes to your life insurance needs, we are independent, we represent only top-rated companies, and we know how to get the best rates. Your policies are tailor-made to fit your individual needs. For more information, give us a call today at 564-6400 and ask for Christian Marazzo or visit our website at pacfinancialfirst.com.
Welcome back to High School Sports Live here from the home of the Rams. Central Dauphin as they get ready to host Mifflin County in our match of the week. You're watching on highschoolsportslive.com and ABC 27.4 Laugh TV. You know you want to. It's a great television program. I actually watch it all the time. Thank you very much to our sponsors, Select Medical and the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency, among others. Cap Blue Cross, Hoffman Ford, Jack Giambalvo, as well. Andrew Klissa alongside George Hartwick III and Trevor Elfin, former wrestler at Clarion. Coach is going to sit down right here. He's making his rounds all over the gym, getting the intel for us, the nitty-gritty of what we need to do for tonight's broadcast between Kirby Martin's squad and Coach Jeff Swagger here on the CD Rams sidelines. Trevor, when you have a long time of exhibition bouts, this isn't every single night that's happening at the high school varsity level. How difficult is it for you as a wrestler who's primed and ready and jacked up for this environment that's going to take place here tonight to have to sit here for a long time waiting, maybe longer than you're used to?
Yeah, I would always stay out of the gym all the way up until maybe 2 matches before me, but during these exhibitions, like, sometimes it's fun to jump out here and watch a couple of them.
I don't think exhibitions really affect you a whole lot.
Yeah.
I think you stay back, you stay in your mindset, you get prepared for the timing you've got to come out here, and quite frankly, this would be sort of just an opportunity again to collect, be in the back, figure out a way to keep a good sweat going, and keep yourself in a routine when you step out here that's not going to change anything about how you're going to perform when you start shaking hands.
Is there anything that changes, like with the diet, with it being a little extra? Are we taking in maybe a little extra food since we're already weighed in? Are we taking in fluids? What on that? Can you take us inside the locker room a little bit with this extended weight here?
Yeah, well, obviously, you don't want to eat the wrong things before a match. I mean, this early season, there's probably the good thing is I'm not the guy to talk about, because during my era, weight control was different than it is now. So we really sucked down hard, and you had to be careful about the kind of things you put in your body once you were losing significant weight. But right now, I guess the suggestion would be, and most of these kids have a diet plan, the ability to, even after they weigh in, trying to maintain their weight in a way that's not going to affect either their high level or their low level once they're finished with the match. And you want to get some carbohydrates into your system. You want something that's quick burning, and you want to make sure you have plenty of fluids to walk out here. So all those things, get hydrated, get some carbohydrates in your system. Don't overeat, don't put heavy stuff in your stomach, and come out here with some energy, and it gives you a little extra time for that to process through your body.
As you're chowing down on that beef jerky for your little extra energy
that would have been what I
for the
advised
broadcast.
to people. No beef jerky or sausage.
Trevor, what was your go-to food before a match to make sure that your body stayed in peak shape here for a big bout?
Yep. So at Clarion, they did a really good job getting us a bunch of fruits options and bagels, and I would always go half a bagel with a little bit of honey, and that was it. That's all I would eat, because if I ate any more, like the whole bagel, I was too stuffed.
So they say anything that processes quickly into sugar and can turn into energy, but don't overdo it.
Gotcha. Well, exhibition bouts are complete. The Mifflin County Huskies have made their way to the near side of the mat, as you could see. We're going to step aside briefly as we get ready for introductions. It's an exciting night. Don't go anywhere. We promise we have a barn burner of a match here from the home of the Rams, CD, hosting Mifflin County in our High School Sports Live Match of the Week.
Senior moments. They're not about what's been lost. They're about everything you've gained. With Capital Blue Cross Medicare, you're covered to go all in on more senior moments. And when playtime's over, giving them back can be a senior moment too.
They're all yours.
More coverage, more benefits, less hassle. Capital Blue Cross Medicare.
So a while back, I thought to myself, I'm never going to own a home. I'm going to have to rent forever. I didn't have money for a down payment. I had no credit history, and I just got out of a divorce. But PHFA showed me that home ownership is possible. They offer me a low-interest mortgage and a way to manage the closing cost. To me, this is more than just my home. It's a huge accomplishment and a new chapter in my life, thanks to PHFA.
Everybody knows Hoffman has it. Did you know Hoffman has even more? There's the fully stocked Hoffman Ford Parts and Accessories Department, the Hoffman state-of-the-art collision facility, confidence in our ultra-modern service facility, peace of mind with master technicians, satisfaction with low prices.
Do I really need to say it again? Hoffman has it.
Only at Hoffman Ford, Colonial Park.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
Do you want to answer that?
Nah, I'd never with a kid in the car.
It's okay. I'm not here. I'm there.
Select Physical Therapy, a leading provider of physical therapy and sports medicine throughout central Pennsylvania. Whether recovery from an injury or setting a peak performance goal, our highly certified therapists and athletic trainers will help get you there. Visit selectphysicaltherapy.com to schedule an appointment or complimentary consultation. We wish all athletes, coaches, and teams a great season.
Hi, this is Jack Timbalbo then and now. Yep, I'm still alive with my son John, celebrating 50 years of serving York County.
Timbalbo is proud to remain locally family owned and operated with deep roots in our community. Celebrate 50 years with special promotions, giveaways, and savings.
Thanks to all our employees and to our customers.
How you doing there, Dad?
Ready for another 50 years. See you at Jack Jim Valvo Family of Dealerships.
Discover the power of local expertise with global reach at Landmark Commercial Realty. Serving South Central Pennsylvania for over 3 decades, we are proud members of TCN Worldwide, connecting you to over 200 markets globally. Whether you're looking for retail, industrial, office, or investment properties, our team provides sound, honest advice tailored to your needs. Trust Landmark Commercial Realty to navigate the complexities of commercial real estate with confidence. Visit landmarkcr.com and leverage our global expertise for your local success. At Pac Financial, we are family and we treat you like family. When it comes to your life insurance needs, we are independent, we represent only top-rated companies, and we know how to get the best rates. Your policies are tailor-made to fit your individual needs. For more information, give us a call today at 564-6400 and ask for Christian Marazzo or visit our website at pacfinancialfirst.com. Select Physical Therapy, a leading provider of physical therapy and sports medicine throughout central Pennsylvania. Whether recovery from an injury or setting a peak performance goal, our highly certified therapists and athletic trainers will help get you there. Visit selectphysicaltherapy.com to schedule an appointment or complimentary consultation. We wish all athletes, coaches, and teams a great season.
Welcome back to High School Sports Live, match of the week here on ABC 27.4 Laugh TV, brought to you by Select Medical and the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. Big shout out to them for sponsoring the 2024-2025 wrestling season here on High School Sports Live. Introductions are in full swing. Central Dauphin, Mifflin County, 27-27, a match that goes the criteria to the Huskies last year. The rematch taking place early on this year here in the high school sports season, winter sports season, I should add. A ton of energy here in the Ram Dome, the Ram Mob. Up to the right, you see it right there. Plenty of high school students here. Love to see students coming out supporting their fellow classmates here in their moments to shine, and a lot of Rams fan here. And Mifflin County, big shout out to their contingent that made the trek down 322. George Hartwick III, Trevor Elfin alongside Andrew Callista. We are proud to bring you this match here out of the Mid-Penn Conference. Some of the best wrestling that you will see in the state of Pennsylvania happening right here tonight, gentlemen.
Put me in, Coach.
Yeah,
Put me in, Coach. I'm kind of fired up on the sidelines. I mean, this is the feel of wrestling season at its finest. And I see the looks of kids, and it's nostalgic for me because I see guys I've wrestled with and the kids out here on the mat. Good night. Good night.
We're going to step aside here as we present our national anthem here at Central Dauphin High School.
Select Physical Therapy, a leading provider of physical therapy and sports medicine throughout central Pennsylvania. Whether recovery from an injury or setting a peak performance goal, our highly certified therapists and athletic trainers will help get you there. Visit selectphysicaltherapy.com to schedule an appointment or complimentary consultation. We wish all athletes, coaches, and teams a great season.
Senior moments. They're not about what's been lost. They're about everything you've gained. With Capital Blue Cross Medicare, you're covered to go all in on more senior moments. And when playtime's over, giving them back can be a senior moment too.
They're all yours.
More coverage, more benefits, less hassle. Capital Blue Cross Medicare.
At Pac Financial, we are family and we treat you like family. When it comes to your life insurance needs, we are independent, we represent only top-rated companies, and we know how to get the best rates. Your policies are tailor-made to fit your individual needs. For more information, give us a call today at 564-6400 and ask for Christian Marazzo or visit our website at pacfinancialfirst.com.
Back here on High School Sports 5, match of the week. You're watching on ABC.4 Laugh TV.
For those of you at home, sorry to interrupt, the coin toss. Do we know what the coin toss means for wrestling?
Go ahead and explain it for us, Coach.
So it's either red or green, and the team that actually wins here, the green team is usually represented by the home team. Red is the away team. The winner of the coin toss gets to select odd or even. And that means they get the choice of selection in the second period, in the odd matches or the even matches. So it is strategic in a tight match, and it appears that Mifflin County won the toss, and they had the selection, so we'll find out who it is.
Nick DeTore, our official for tonight out of the PIAA. Wrestle himself, District 6, Blairsville High School, as we start here at 1:33.
So Mifflin County won the toss, and they get to select their selection in the second period on the odd number of matches. So that could prove to be critical in a tight match.
Waiting for the introductions.
133, from Central Dauphin, Luke Hitchcock.
Luke Hitchcock out for Central Dauphin.
Big match here, one of the highlighted matches of the night. 33 is something that, as I talked to the coaches early on, they said this is going to be one of the more competitive matches tonight. I think it's one of the coaches.
Dumped
quick
right
move.
to his back.
Great Hitchcock taking Knable right over, gaining 2 and 3.
3 and 3.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got to get this right. It shows you my inexperience with these new rules. It's 3 and 3 for a quick 6. It used to be 5.
Coach, as I'm told, as now a 38-year-old, you got to throw it over to the young guys.
I got to throw it over to the young guys. I'm one of those old guys I had to explain the new rules to.
Luke Hitchcock, 35 and 12 last year. 3 and 4 in major decisions, 13 and 4 in decisions. Also 15 falls for him last season.
Great start. Cross face cradle. Coming across, locks it up. Now needs it to walk it back slowly. Gonna do it. Another back point starting to get earned here. Actually, he's got his inside leg trapped, so he's got to be careful a little bit. May not be able to earn it all, but again, back. Good job by Knable. Actually working out of that cradle.
Got to get height here.
He's got to get height. You got to get height. Potentially dangerous, an inside knee, potentially turning it in the wrong direction. But good job getting out of that cradle.
Definitely.
He took the leg early, gained it as leverage, and tried to figure out a way to turn it into 2, but wasn't able to complete.
Trevor, if you're a wrestler coming back with experience as Hitchcock, one of the key guys as a freshman and sophomore in CD's lineup the last couple of years, how important is it to get your team off to a fast start here early on at home?
Another dump situation.
Knowing that this match was close last year, setting the tone is really important.
Got to be careful. If he clears the arm here and gets the inside leg in, that will be 2. No leg in yet, but has looked like he cleared the inside arm a little bit. He's got to get that inside leg. Nope. Stalemate.
Our 133 match brought to you by Cap Blue Cross. As you see it right there on your screen next to Mifflin County's name to the left. That is where you'll see all of our sponsors. Want to give them a big shout out all throughout the night.
Good first period for Hitchcock. 10-1. Boy, is this different scoring.
Yeah, I mean,
like you look up and there wasn't that many moves, but it's 10-1. That's a big difference in the way these things are scored. First year for high school wrestling with the scoring system. Mirrors the college scoring system, including the out-of-bounds piece, which they think is going to improve action and keep up the level of scoring and the level of activity in a match, which should make it exciting for fans, and you got to be ready to defend and ensure that you're not giving up any points.
Trevor, would you have liked to wrestle in high school with these rules?
Yeah, definitely.
I would have loved it. I would have loved it. I would have loved it. I was a takedown guy.
I was a big guy. Start the match really quick, throw someone on their head, and try to get it. I mean, now it would be a 7-point move.
Yep.
Now, there is one major difference as they adjust to more college rules here down at the high school level. What's missing, guys? No riding time.
No riding time.
But that's okay. That's okay. I mean, that's.
I'm a big fan of no riding time. I'm a big fan. When I hear arguments to get rid of it at the next level, that it would increase action, I could be swayed.
I'm not a fan of riding time. I don't ever think that helps the activity. I mean, if we're really trying to promote activity, riding time is only just a notch to show that you're in control.
You're able to hold someone down.
And you've got superior top skills. And I don't think it establishes more excitement in the match.
I think a way to make the riding time work better is if you get a turn, you get an extra point if you hold them down. But if you don't get a turn, you get nothing.
And then change the stalling rules too. Like you've got to promote activity, not just hang. Like if you're working a power half, you've got to work it to the side, or else you've got a quick amount of time to actually put a guy and bump him and start to turn him towards his hip.
Well, in college too, you're not allowed to go below the waist for a 5 count. It's a stalling, so it promotes being up on the body more.
And no figure 4 in the leg from the back.
Yep.
You know, all those things are immobilizing and just stop the action.
Knebel hit with a dangerous position. We're on it back to center, and he's able to escape now. 11-2, he's down here against Luke Hitchcock in the white and green singlet with the yellow belt for CD.
So right here, arm between the body. Get that arm between the body quick. Create a little space, get the arm between the body. You got it, young man. He's looking for a dump rather than a separation.
He needs to start pushing towards the knee, not the ankle. He needs to use his right hand on that knee.
Yep, exactly. He's got the inside leg hooked.
2 seconds left. He's not going to get it.
Nope.
11-2 here at the end of the second. Luke Hitchcock, junior, in control so far through 2 periods as we take a look at a replay here. Knebel starting on top here in the third.
Oh, go Granby. Little Peterson action.
Oh, he got it. He's going to sit back. Got caught. Not quick enough. And also not in a good spot. You got to put, I know Swags will be yelling the same thing he did when I was wrestling. Put 2, 3, 4 moves together from the bottom. They'll never be able to stop you. You stop, they stop.
Did a good job putting the 2 together, but he just stopped.
One thing I love about Coach Swags is if we had a shot of him right now, he's taking notes mid-match. He's taking notes. He's got the glasses on, down. He's looking at the clipboard, and he's getting on what we need to work on, what you need to work on in the room for tomorrow.
That's good. 2 points.
13-2 now. Hitchcock on top as CD looks to get out to a fast start in what we expect to be a very tight match here tonight.
I love Swag's perch when he stands on his toes on the side of the chair. He's perched like a bird. I remember he officiated one match with me. He said, I thought you were from Dauphin, not Cumberland. You drew a big 0. He said, that's how many votes you're getting from my household and your rating.
He gets 1 turn. He's looking for a tech fall.
That's it.
Want to point out, as you see the Central Dauphin team photographer at the top left of your screen, East Stroudsburg University, Clarion, and Bloom, all represented here. PSAC well represented here tonight on High School Sports Live. Some of the great wrestling programs in the country. 13-4, and this is big. Without the tech fall, that's basically saving Mifflin County.
Got a corner locked up.
He gets it in turns. This makes a difference in the match for points.
College out of bounds. He's still got room.
Yep, he does. Oh, he lifted his feet up. I thought you said it's a cylinder.
Should be. Should be a cylinder.
See, that's a point of order there in rules. Like, just because your toes are not touching, it's supposed to be a cylinder up. So even if your toes are not there, you got to get used to allowing them to be in. And he looked over at us when he made the call. You know that.
Want to see if we had it on replay. Luke Hitchcock gets the win, gets Central Dauphin off to a fast start. If you're watching High School Sports Live, we'll be back in 30.
Select Physical Therapy, a leading provider of physical therapy and sports medicine throughout central Pennsylvania. Whether recovery from an injury or setting a peak performance goal, our highly certified therapists and athletic trainers will help get you there. Visit selectphysicaltherapy.com to schedule an appointment or complimentary consultation. We wish all athletes, coaches, and teams a great season.
Our opening match, is in the books here on High School Sports Live. We go to 139, brought to you by Select Medical. Camden Everly. Out in the purple singlet for the Huskies, and Aiden Mariano here at 139 in the white and green singlet for the Rams.
Everly, one of the Blondies on the Mifflin County squad. It looks like I think the Hidleys had their hair like that back in the day.
I think they were pretty naturally blonde.
So they didn't have to dye it. They may be Hidley imposters.
Yeah, I don't think so.
The Hidley brothers, NC State greats, multiple NCAA semifinal and final appearances for the brothers from Mifflin County.
Still
international wrestlers, and a great brand. What they were able to do in the latter years of their career as the NCAA changed the NIL rules, brand themselves. Great guys. Always had fun covering the.
Great wrestlers. And I love how you can now have a goatee. Like I'm the old school. I'm thinking, a kid needs to shave that. I remember we used to take old tape scissors and cut
that's
hair.
That's a pretty gnarly goatee.
Yeah. And they're still allowed now, which is crazy.
It looks great.
Those things were all banned back in the day, and they were viewed as being used in your advantage.
little facial hair.
You grind them in. Now you just leave a hell of a rug burn.
As Mariano and Everly feel each other out, I've always thought in my years around high school wrestling that a kid that always had his hair dyed blonde always came out fast and loose.
So maybe that's the message.
It's like a characteristic trait. Like, that's just something I've always noticed from all the state tournaments I've covered and the matches up in District 6 and here in District 3.
Oh. So Blondies are trying to say that they are coming out quick and loose. In this case, 4-0. Rams 0-0 match. 8 seconds of winding down with no score in the first period.
Feeling out, period. 0-0 on the match score. 4-0 on the team score after one bout at 133.
Everly with the choice. He defers. Actually, he changed it up. Choose down. Normally when you make that decision, you can't change it. I wonder if that's another rule change.
So at this point in college, it would be a stalling call.
Stalling.
It'd be stalling.
Because you'd be low on the ankle.
Yep. It's going to be called a stalemate right now.
Yep. That's right. There's a distinct difference. When you drop below the knee, in college wrestling, it's something that they would consider a stall. In high school wrestling, they consider a stalemate. And you'd hope that after the first stalemate, they'd call stalling if you go back to the same thing.
Camden Everly's record last year as a junior, 26-18. 7 falls.
Wizard, 1. First point of the match.
Oh,
actually, great. That's 2. That's 2 and 2. That's 2 and 2. That's quick. Did he not count? He didn't even bother to count.
Well, he got that 3 takedown, but.
Yep, 3-1.
1 minute to go in this period.
He's got him flattened out. Again, you got to move to the side and try to be able to make a turn, not just lay hip to hip here. You got to do something from the top spot. You just can't lay there, especially when you're hip to hip.
40 seconds left in the period. Mariano's record last year for CD, 20-24 as a freshman.
Trying to throw a power half here. Nothing yet.
Getting high.
Getting high. Shake him off. You can shake him down. There you go. He got his head. Spin it. Oh, geez. That's a bailout.
Well, he called a legal move, so I think he maybe 2 hands full Nelson.
No, he didn't award anything, did he?
He gave a point.
Yeah, he gave 1.
He
gave one. It was a full Nelson?
He said it was an illegal
I'd
move.
like to see that.
I couldn't see the other side.
I'd like to see that. Caution.
We got a caution on top.
Yep. First one's a caution, second one's a caution, third one's a point.
This is a big point if he can get out here. 11 seconds left.
Just for clarification at home, he called a full Nelson, which is illegal. And again, this is a stalling move again. You got to call some kind of stalling here when you drop nothing to the ankle. Nothing called.
CD bench wanted a takedown call as everybody was yelling 2 over on the side.
I only had a stalling warning there. I didn't have any 2.
He was still under that leg.
But he didn't do anything again except for drop to the ankle. He's not trying to advance or bump the guy to the side.
That call for the illegal move drastically changed how that last 40 seconds plays out, because an escape makes that 3-3, and instead possibly we're looking at possibly back points going into the third period. So a big call right there as we head into the third at 3-2.
So depending upon how Everly is on the top, I'd let him go. You can't give up 2 here.
Yeah, he should
let him go. Take him down. Now he's in jeopardy of actually getting a reversal here and wasting time with no opportunity to score.
Should be a stalemate here.
Yep. Stop wasting time. There's no improvement here. You got to call a stalemate. He'd stay there all night. If I was him, I wouldn't even try to advance.
Yeah, Central Dauphin, if he gives up this reversal, he needs to land in good position to get up right away.
The guy gave it up, and he didn't get up.
There's 2.
Now he's got to get his head off the mat. Have you ever scored with your head on the mat?
No, it don't work too well.
So you got to get your head off the mat, or this will happen to you.
I've always been told eating Resolite is not a good strategy.
But you can't score with your head on the mat, ever. I've never seen somebody score, with the exception of a Grammy or something that's continual. You got to get your face away from the mat.
One coming up here on 20 seconds here, 5-2. Everly on top of Mariano.
Everly is Mifflin County. Again, just simple one-on-one. No head off the mat. No real attempts here at the end.
Camden Everly gets Mifflin County on the board with a decision 4-3. We step aside. You're watching High School Sports Live, Match of the Week here on ABC 27.4 Laugh TV.
Everybody knows Hoffman has it. Did you know Hoffman has even more? There's the fully stocked Hoffman Ford Parts and Accessories Department, the Hoffman state-of-the-art collision facility, confidence in our ultra-modern service facility, peace of mind with master technicians, satisfaction with low prices.
Do I really need to say it again? Hoffman has it.
Only at Hoffman Ford, Colonial Park.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
Welcome back to High School Sports Live. We move to 1:45 here in our Match of the Week. This bout brought to you by Hoffman Ford. Central Dauphin hosting Mifflin County. On the team score, Central Dauphin up 4-3 after a major decision by Luke Hitchcock. Aiden Everly gets Mifflin County on the board. Camden Everly, excuse me, gets Mifflin County on the board with a 5-2 decision.
Now wrestling at 145. From Central Dauphin, Isaac Patty. From Mifflin County, Brian Albert.
From Mifflin County, Brian Albert in the purple and silver singlet. And a little changeup from Coach Jeff Swigert, Isaac Patty. We expected to see him at 152, slides into the 145 slot.
Blood. Blood time. Quick.
Good timing, because
he was going to take it down.
He was locked in a cradle.
He was. So for those of you at home that don't know, blood time, cumulative 5 minutes. You can get as many timeouts as you want or you need. If it lasts longer than 5 minutes, you get disqualified. They clean it up. Once it's plugged and the blood is stopped, they cut the time and they start cleanup.
You ever have to get your whole face wrapped?
I have.
I'm not a bleeder, so I never had that happen.
It's always amazed me on how wrestlers at all levels they'll be taped up. There'll be Band-Aids with tape on top and wrap, and then gauze up the nose, and they're out there, and at times I'm thinking, you know, you're exhausted after 3 periods, and now early here in the first period, you're getting your nostrils clogged, and now you got to breathe through your mouth, and it's just unnatural. And yet it always amazes me when those guys actually come out on top. That just shows what kind of shape you have to be in to be a wrestler.
Well, being in shape has to happen, but no matter what's clogged, no matter what's in front of you, adversity reveals how much you want it. So are you going to use it as an excuse, or are you going to figure out a way to rise above it and figure out a way to do what you need to do in order to execute? And those are the kind of life lessons that teach wrestlers that the things that are in front of you are only ways to get better. And you'll demonstrate how much you want it based upon either you complain and use it as an excuse, or you figure out a way to work through it.
About to get back going on as our referee, Nick Dettori, signals action to begin.
A lot of blood there.
Yeah, he was leaking.
He was. Drop down was probably unexpected. Now, another dump try. He's got to be careful. Obviously, he's sucked down from 52. He may be a little bit weaker, but you want to do it because you may feel a little bit stronger at a lower level. But looks like Mifflin County's wrestler here is also demonstrating a lot of strength.
He's going for that dump. He's getting in really big danger if he flips his arm out to fall right to his back.
Because he's putting his hips underneath too far.
Exactly.
That's a lot of blood on the back of Patty's jersey. Singlet, excuse me.
Wrist control. I mean, you guys don't notice the nuances of that. If you control somebody's wrists from any position in wrestling, you've got such a distinct advantage. How can you grab or do anything if somebody is controlling where your hands go? Wrist control is such an important part of wrestling. Another blood time.
Bleeding again.
It's happening. Blood time, second time.
Minute 30 into the match.
Might want to go to a quick commercial.
We'll give the trainers a chance to work on this and see what's going on. You're watching High School Sports Live. Match of the week, Mifflin County, Central Dauphin. We got blood time here at 1:45. We'll be right back.
Select Physical Therapy, a leading provider of physical therapy and sports medicine throughout central Pennsylvania. Whether recovery from an injury or setting a peak performance goal, our highly certified therapists and athletic trainers will help get you there. Visit selectphysicaltherapy.com to schedule an appointment or complimentary consultation. We wish all athletes, coaches, and teams a great season.
Back here live on High School Sports Live at the home of the Central Dauphin Rams. The action that you're watching right now, not the Ram Mob, the student section up in the upper left-hand part of your corner. We got blood time here at 1:45. This bout brought to you by Hoffman Ford. It's been a while. It's been a long first period, our longest of the night, and that's because we've had 2 blood stoppages early on. Andrew Klissa alongside George Hartwick III and Trevor Elfing.
I actually like this matchup so far. But both guys look like they're of equal strength. We've got a wrestler from CD bumping down a weight. Probably to match up with somebody of a higher quality. A little bit surprising that they're going to match up, but I think this kind of match is going to be pivotal to the outcome of tonight. Every match has a significant meaning, but you got a guy who you want to surprise in a bump down, matching up with a guy who probably was thinking he had an easier match tonight. This kind of matchup, I think, is going to prove to be really interesting. And so far, besides the blood time, I've seen an equal match of strength and an equal match of determination. So we're at 0-0 here in the first period, as long as they can get the blood stopped. And I was just asked a question. Have you ever been wrapped in the face in order to stop blood? Well, that's what it looks like, folks.
Trevor, take us inside the mindset of what's going on as we take a look at Brian Albert, who has a full nose wrap going on.
Yeah, it's trying to stay calm. It's really hard to breathe right now for him. So staying calm, if you get worked up too much, you're going to be breathing way harder.
Isaac Patty, we expected at 152 for Central Dauphin. He's dropped down here at 145 to take on Albert.
Now what I see Isaac Patty doing is keeping his head at a lower level, keeping himself in a good position. So for a good low ankle shot, he's got it trapped it the right way. He's not going to get it though. Good shot though.
A little bit of a flurry here at the end of period 1. Tough period to get any flow going with the 2 blood stoppages for Albert and Patty.
Mifflin County's choice, Albert, takes the defensive position starting the 2nd period, no score. Isaac Patty working the famous cross face tilt, attempting to anyhow. Now he's got an inside wing, he got a bar, he's got the outside arm, lost it. You got to be careful at running it here without any kind of leverage. Exactly the problem.
Yeah, he didn't cinch it. He had to make it tight first.
If you can't grab that forearm and have a plant, you're going to put yourself in a position to give it up, which you did. First point scored by Albert, Mifflin County.
That escape bringing a smile to the head coach of Mifflin County's face, Kirby Martin, as he shouts some direction to his man out in the center of the map.
Control, up to an elbow.
I feel like both these guys focusing heavily, Coach, on what you talked about, the hand control and wrist control.
I mean, it's so fundamental to wrestling. Those are the little things that control the outcome of matches. Controlling wrist, controlling positions, putting yourself in a position to score, changing your levels and maintaining good positions. The higher level of wrestling you get, the simpler it becomes, and you got to control those good pieces. Good takedown. Big 3-point, now 4-0. Albert, Mifflin County.
This is a big point here. If he can get out and then get an escape in the 3rd and a takedown wins.
I just don't see him moving here yet. Oh. Eric Granby up temp.
Got it go
roll
again.
Through. 1, not 2. Again, no control of wrist. If you suck weight, you may not have the extra energy to continue to move that.
As you take a look at Albert, you'll see a little dark spot there on his nose. That's actually blood coming through with the wrap that's on there as we end the 2nd period. Albert up 4-0 here in the match.
And we got another blood
Still
time.
Another blood time here as we look to get to the 3rd.
Take a break because this is going to take a little bit.
Take a look at the replay here a little bit. Albert doing his best. Fighting through the breathing, as Trevor alluded to earlier. Very tough situation out there. We're going to step aside real quick here. You're watching High School Sports live here on ABC.
Senior moments. They're not about what's been lost. They're about everything you've gained. With Capital Blue Cross Medicare, you're covered to go all in on more senior moments. And when playtime's over, giving them back can be a senior moment too.
They're all yours.
More coverage, more benefits, less hassle. Capital Blue Cross Medicare.
All across Pennsylvania, families are living their lives in their own homes. Not long ago, none of these families believed it possible. And then they discovered there was someone who could help. What was once only a dream is now a reality. Welcome home.
Everybody knows Hoffman has it. Did you know Hoffman has even more? There's the fully stocked Hoffman Ford Parts and Accessories Department, the Hoffman state-of-the-art collision facility, confidence in our ultra-modern service facility, peace of mind with master technicians, satisfaction with low prices.
Do I really need to say it again? Hoffman has it.
Only at Hoffman Ford, Colonial Park.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
you want to answer that?
Nah, I'm never with a kid in the car.
It's okay. I'm not here. I'm there.
Back here on High School Sports Live, blood time wrapped up. Here we're in the third period of 145. Brian Albert of Mifflin County.
I don't know about that. I hate the question.
Working over Isaac Patty of Central Dauphin here. Leads 4-0, looking for more here in the third.
Can't go to your belly here. You've only got a minute 35 left. You got to keep coming to your feet.
Down 4. The top guy has nothing either, except for a back ankle pinch. Now claw ride. Not a whole lot. You got to get out from this spot. He's got nothing on you.
Fight the hands.
This is a big win if Albert could hold on here as we tick closer to a minute at 145. Just a sophomore. Last year as a freshman, 6-17. We're going to get off to a good start, good fast start the sophomore season.
And this is nothing but a claw ride. You've got to fight hands, gain your wrist control, get a little bit of space and get out. This is a matter of will and conditioning.
Got to get your knees under you.
Get your knees under you, fight hands, create space and get away. I always felt from the bottom position, it's only a matter of will.
Yeah, it looks like he's been trying to wrestle for a reversal when really a reversal does nothing at this point.
Nope. What you need to do is you need to get free and away quickly. And the only way you do that is by getting the other guy's wrists, getting your knees underneath you, standing up and getting away. Again, your head on the mat, not going to do it.
Brian Albert looking to hold on here as we get to 10 seconds. It appears he will take a decision and put Mifflin County into the lead after 145 here at the home of the Rams, and that is exactly what happened. Brian Albert, 4-0 victory at 145. You're watching High School Sports Live. Match of the week here on ABC 27.4.
Hi, this is Jack Timbalbo then and now. Yep, I'm still alive with my son John celebrating 50 years of serving York County.
Timbalbo is proud to remain locally family-owned and operated with deep roots in our community. Celebrate 50 years with special promotions, giveaways, and savings.
Thanks to all our employees and to our customers.
How you doing there, Dad?
Ready for another 50 years. See you at Jack Timbalbo Family of Dealerships.
Welcome back to High School Sports Live here on ABC 27.4 Left TV.
Awesome.
We move to 152 here. We start immediately with a caution. This bout brought to you by Jack Giambalvo Family of Dealerships. Thank all of our sponsors. You can see on the lower left corner of your screen. At 152 for CD, I believe we have CG Ferry, who's bumping up from what we expected at 145, taking on Colby Seiler for Mifflin County. Colby, a state qualifier last year as a junior. The senior comes in off a season last year after 26-17. Ferry, meanwhile, last year as a junior, 46-12.
He's got to pull it all the way back in. He falls.
So this is Colby Seiler from Mifflin County.
Yep.
Colby Seiler, state qualifier from last year for Mifflin County.
And from Central Dauphin at 2.
I believe CJ Ferry is what I believe was announced at the table. have confirmed it is CJ.
Sorry about that.
Stalemate. 12 seconds, no score.
A lot of action, no score, as Coach just said.
So Kobe Seiler, you said state qualifier. CJ Ferry, he was what?
CJ Ferry last year, 46-12.
And it's a heck of a matchup, too. I'm surprised this was not highlighted.
Almost an 80% win percentage last year for CJ.
Good first period. A lot of action, no score. Both guys evenly matched. I don't know about you, but I like guys who were stocky like you. The tall guys I had problems with. You hear me?
Yeah.
It was a leverage thing, and it was just a long day work.
I hated whenever they'd get on top of me.
Yeah. It's all tall guys. It's leverage versus strength. I can match against strength. Leverage is tough.
We just saw a quality scramble right there. Here we have another caution.
CJ Ferry obviously has the length here. I'm surprised this was not a highlighted match coming in.
Well, this was one that was moved from expectation. So, based on how those first two bouts went, before our first change at 145.
I like the determination of both guys here. Both trying to work to get out. That's it. Got to get him off at that ankle. Good. Nice.
Few things in life bring bigger smiles to coaches' face than a quality mat return.
Yep. Quality mat return or an ugly mat return. Either the same.
Just getting someone back
down.
down.
You make a statement saying, you're not getting away from me, sucker.
Well, basically, every mat return is a quality mat return is what I was getting at, Coach.
Actually, this is going to be interesting. He's got to clear that. Now he's down on the leg. He's got to bring it up and turn it. Actually grabbing the both. He's got two.
Got that
first point.
reversal.
That's good. That's big. First 2 points.
Ferry with the reversal. Coming up here on 1 minute left in the second period.
Again, these tall drink of waters, tall leverage on tops are usually tough. He's got the arm trap. He's going to pull it across the body. Didn't break him down to do it, but now he's got him flat. Got to take it straight across, but he's still able to control it from there. You just can't take it up past parallel. That becomes, especially if it lifted away from the body.
Oh,
ooh, that's bad. Oh, Lord, you cannot let that happen. That's not good. To be honest, in my opinion, that was illegal. You cannot take it away from the body and jam it up towards the head. That's illegal versus.
Yeah, that did not feel good.
That could actually dislocate somebody's shoulder or cause serious injury.
Pretty quick, too.
A little squeamish action here at the table, not caught on camera.
The rules are pretty clear there. If you're going to take it across his back, you got to keep it parallel and flat on his back. You can't lift it away from the body. That's good, though. Hook the ankle. Now he put his head in the side for a near side cradle. No intention to do that. Looks like he's content with riding him out with the two. Now he's got a leg in over the top.
15 seconds. Seiler trying to get that crucial one for the escape.
Keeps him flattened out, though, and rides him through the period. It'll be okay. Obviously, you're going to have Kobe Seiler choose down on the second period, but it shows CJ has the ability to ride him out.
I don't think he's picking bottom.
I bet you he picks bottom. Let's take a bet.
I mean, that's
taking bottom.
That's a pretty silly choice.
I know that, but he's. I mean, he thinks he's got to get out because he couldn't take him down. He didn't take him down in the period.
I'd put my money on taking him down and getting a 3-2 win.
That's because you know wrestling, and the idea the guy just rode you out. You want to get free on your feet and figure out a way to earn 3 versus 2.
I mean, I know my shoulder is hurting.
Trevor, you're thinking the better, his shoulder's a little hurt. Start at neutral.
Yeah, definitely.
He just proved he could ride you out.
He rode him for,
That's a
what,
caution.
a minute 20
Caution
there?
call on the bottom.
I agree with you.
And it didn't feel too good on that left shoulder.
Legal or illegal, it beat you up.
Yep.
Seiler, a returning state qualifier.
Again,
TJ Ferry, I believe, was a state qualifier last year as well. I'm not 100% sure on that.
But again, Ferry's long enough to make it work. He might give up 2 here, though.
All right.
We'll see. That's good determination early. But he's still got the leg. Again, tall guys are tough to get rid of. He's got to work up here, cross it across the double leg, stay in control. No loss of control here. He's still got the inside leg, no loss of control.
Ferry staying on that right ankle.
And again, this could be just wasting time here. When you're a wrestler who knows these positions, it's just wasting time. He crosses over 2. That's it. It's another 40 seconds, 37 seconds going.
And we're back right where we started the period.
Right where we started. Looks like Ferry has a good opportunity. He's a good rider. He's long, he can cover.
Yeah, he needs. Mifflin County needs to look to get out early here. He can't let Ferry settle in.
And again, I think he needs to get away, and you don't start by planting on your face. Ferry's up. But again, good Grammy. That's good. That's how you turn 1 into 2. That was good.
1.
Yep. If he doesn't get 1 here, he's going to be, again, another lot of wasted motion here.
Ferry doing a really good job.
But again, this might be 1. This is 1 here. He'd square it up. Nope. He didn't give 1.
Nah, I probably wouldn't have given it either. He's wasted too much time. He probably needs to go for a reversal anyways.
That was actually a good attempt there, though.
Caution on top.
That's 1.
1 for red.
That makes it different.
Oh, jeez.
Yep.
Just need an escape now.
Yep.
A huge call here under a minute left in the third. We've had multiple cautions here, and it just came back to bite.
Coach is not
Central
happy.
Dauphin. Coach Swigert only put his head down and
Got to focus
shake.
early here.
Brandon, man. I'll get 1. It'll be 1 on the feet. This will be good. Good ending here.
2-2 as we go to 40 seconds.
Good ending.
Our referee signals back.
We're pissed. He said he wants him to
the
wrestle.
circle.
You got to come in here and get this takedown, young man. He's breathing hard, too.
Colby Seiler looking for a comeback victory here in the third
Not a good
period.
dump spot.
CJ Ferry
He should
trying
be
to
planting
answer.
that hand to the mat.
Yep. Not
Get
a good
back to
dump
your
spot.
feet.
Get up. He's wasting time here, too. And energy. He's got to either scoop in heavy. That's good.
Ferry in on a single leg.
That's good. He's got to take it out and lift. That's
Got to
it.
put it
Again,
on
waste.
that shelf and
Here it is. Oh, stop him here.
cradle.
Cradle. Cradle. Cradle. Inside cradle. You got it. You
He's
got
gotta
it.
knock him to the forehead.
He got it. He got it. He got it.
So really, in that position, you got to knock him to that forehead.
A little bit.
I'm not
We're
sure
going to
that he
stay
made
with this as we sort this out. Both coaches are coming to the table.
I agree.
Or I'm sorry.
Just because you have it locked doesn't give you 2.
Yeah, Mifflin
You got to
County-
bump him to his forehead.
Mifflin County's coach coming to the table, Kirby Martin. We had an initial red signal for 3 for the takedown, which I believe it was just a wrong hand from our referee. And I think that's the explanation being given right now. We're going to step aside here as it stands. Central Dauphin takes the decision at 1:52. You're watching High School Sports Live, Match of the Week on ABC 27.4.
At Pac Financial, we are family and we treat you like family. When it comes to your life insurance needs, we are independent, we represent only top-rated companies, and we know how to get the best rates. Your policies are tailor-made to fit your individual needs. For more information, give us a call today at 564-6400 and ask for Christian Marazzo or visit our website at pacfinancialfirst.com.
Let's take a look.
Back here
if you go back here, we'll tell you what we believe the rules to be.
High School
You wanna show
Sports
this again?
Live. As you see, Mifflin County head coach Kirby Martin still talking it over with our official.
What the official's contending is he gripped and re-gripped and said he had control after the re-grip. So he's saying he gripped here. So he's saying he's gripped here. He now has a re-grip situation. Now he has control. But we believe you need to bump him to his far hip
now
to be able to have control.
My question right here would be Seiler's right arm around the hip of Ferry. Is that...
Now, having control is one
enough?
thing. You believe in order to establish control, you got to take him to his far hip. And he didn't establish that based upon the rules. But the official believed he did with a re-grip, and he established clear control. That was his interpretation, and it is a call from the official, which he believed there was established real control.
We moved to 160. This match
that's
brought
gonna
to you
be
by
big.
Pack Financial.
Got to keep it moving here.
Benny Bentz for Central Dauphin.
That's good.
And Brian Aren for Mifflin County.
Run the pipe. There you go.
Did a good job there. Finishing.
Double boots over top. Look at his dad.
His dad's going crazy over there.
I love him. He's so competitive. His dad still tries to wrestle me to this day. He always wants a fresh one.
The next blood time, we'll see if we could arrange that match real quick.
He'll say yes. I'm not ruining his suit.
Benny Bentz, the senior, 9-9 last year as a junior. Looking to have a good seniors campaign for Jeff Swaggart at CD.
I was wrestling with Benny the one day, and his dad came in and was like, Benny, you got to do this, this, and this. And I was like,
no, don't do that.
But Benny, like, please, you're going to hurt me.
This match last year between Mifflin County and Central Dauphin, 27-27. It went to criteria at the home of the Huskies. So far, through 4 bouts, it is shaping up to be the same here tonight at the home of the Rams.
Just one bonus point for the Central Dauphin Rams.
You can't let them. Hey, good first period for Benny Bentz. 2-0. Choice, Mifflin County.
Take a look at the move here to get that 3-0 lead on a takedown.
Really nice single leg finish for him.
You know what you don't hear a lot with the new rules? Before, on a takedown, everybody would be yelling, 2!
Now it's 3.
It was a lot more like,
3 does not, yeah, 3 does not roll off the tongue quite as cool, I should say,
George the 3rd, what are you talking about?
The 3rd rolls off the tongue. Now 3.
Maybe we said the 3rd.
We'll try that out for the period. We go to the 3rd.
Look at Benny. I like it. He's actually riding his legs well. Can't figure for the body. Cannot figure for the body.
There.
I can't see that far.
Oh, it's in the knee pit.
That's a figure 4. That's illegal. Cannot figure for that body. He got it too.
Brian Aren, just a freshman.
He's looking at it.
It's like that body triangle in MMA. It's impossible to get out of.
He's not doing anything on top. Here's what I always told people to throw legs, because I used to wrestle legs too. If you throw them, you got to use them. You can't just hang there with them. If you're going to throw them, you have the responsibility to turn the guy, bump him to the side. If you're going to ride parallel, I'll give you the first one, stalemate. Second one, it's an immediate stalling.
Aren was, as we were talking to Mifflin County staff before, Aren's one of those guys that, you know, as a freshman, just in there cutting his teeth on the high school scene.
There's a stalemate that you were talking about.
Yeah, we'll see if they call stalling that, but he gave him a minute. You got to give him 30 seconds with that. You know that? That's how you keep the pace going. Here come the legs. Watch.
Them Mifflin County fans are smart. They're yelling in our ears that like they're coming.
That's not lockdown. No lock hands. You didn't touch him.
We have a senior versus a freshman right now on the mat.
But again, he's got to work up. I think the top guy, and again, I know his daddy's going to get mad to hear me on this, but he's stalling on top. He's let him go for a minute and a half without actually making one move. There you go. Yeah, at least called one. Now again, no, he gave it to him that time. That's illegal.
There's a. Oh, here comes Swags. He doesn't like it.
Yep, that's it. Let's get a interpretation.
Head coach Jeff Swagger coming over. To the table with our referee, Nick Dettori.
Saying it's bad time.
Both wrestlers getting a break. Mifflin County's Coach Kirby Martin smiling as he yells out instructions to Brian Arren, the freshman, to say, get up, get some air in your lungs.
That he should have called stalling. When the top guy's stalling, you stop the match. You don't allow it to continue. The bottom guy stalls, you stall, and you stop the match. The top guy, if he's stalling, you stop the match when you make the stalling call. And what he's saying is, once the stalling's called, anything after that is bad time. So the time needs to be replaced on the clock, because after the stalling should have stopped the action. There should be no 1 point for the illegal hold, and the bad time should be replaced on the clock and re-wrestle.
So we should go back to about 3:35. I say about.
I didn't see the time, but I'm just trying to give you the interpretation of what occurred.
That was a guess.
When the top guy stalls, the match should be stopped.
Because you're bringing the action back to center on that top
and
stall.
if you're stalling from the top, you got to stop and give the guy a restart and a chance to get out. That's the whole point.
So right now on the scoreboard, we're staying at.
That's correct.
3-1.
They took the illegal. They took the figure four.
Or it's going to be another stall.
Yep.
Oh, that was a legal cutback.
Yep, it was.
You can't leave your feet here.
You can't.
See if he sees it.
Another stall.
And the locked hands, too.
Stalling with the locked hands.
There was 2 or 3 missed. And again, he still waited for a long time to stop the match. You got to stop it immediately upon the stall.
Especially with 8 seconds
left. Unless they're standing on their feet and there's an opportunity for him to escape.
You
know what I mean?
That first stall or the second one right there, they were
on their feet.
Right
so,
there.
I mean, if you had a chance to escape, you let that continue. But besides that, you got to call stalling and stop the match.
Hold up.
Bedleon wants that 8.2 back.
3-2.
Tyler Bedleon, an assistant coach for Mifflin County. If there was a David Taylor look-alike contest throughout the country, he probably wins.
Well, I would say maybe by the chin, but not by the physique.
The hair, though.
Yeah.
The physique.
The physique is complete. I know David Taylor. He's a big guy.
He is a big guy.
He comes sizable. He looks like a trimmed-down 132 version of David Taylor.
Of course, David Taylor, a Hodge Trophy winner, 2-time national champion, an Olympic wrestler for Team USA.
I would agree that he's got the Mac the Knife chin and the look and the beard look.
And the hair,
He definitely has the facial resemblance, but not the physical resemblance. Here we go again. Let's find out what we
coach.
That was Coach Kirby Martin. Kirby always seems to be smiling.
I think he's a generally happy, good-willed guy.
I'd say most wrestling coaches, that kind of fits the bill. Chartwick, Trevor, listening intently to the conversation as they are near to it, down to the table happening to our right. Both coaches trying to figure out the score situation going on here, possibly a timing situation. We're not entirely sure. A very experienced table here at Central Dauphin.
We were critical before. I'm going to tell you something. The official handled that entire situation right. They checked the criteria related to penalties, and also because the rule application was questioned, he was giving a team or a bench misconduct, which is only a warning. I think that situation was handled absolutely correctly.
Yeah, especially going with Coach Swagger coming to the table.
And to be honest, the way he handled, Swags would jump down your throat. He knows the rules. I think that was a good demonstration. We are critical of officials. That was a great demonstration of how you handle those complaints.
So no bench misconduct.
There was a bench misconduct. It's not going to matter. There's not going to be any points.
No points
it's a warning.
Is what I was going with.
Bench
It's just a
misconduct
warning. Yes.
Yep.
4-2 right now in the third as we go to 1 minute 50 seconds left. This
good match here.
Brought to you at 160 by Pack Financial. Benny Bentz, senior for CD. Brian Aron, a freshman for Mifflin County.
All the stoppages have sort of stopped the flow of the wrestling. This is a pretty good match.
If Aron could come up with a decision here, this would be huge for the team school. A freshman pulling an upset over a senior.
This is one of those matches that on the books don't look like the big one, but they matter in the end.
Yeah, you'd like to see Benny try to score a takedown because the stall call puts it into overtime.
Agreed.
No, it doesn't.
Nope, it'll be 4-3.
4-3.
But you want to see your guy be aggressive always. You know what I mean? You're not going to lose. If you're trying not to lose, you will. That's not good.
Oh, big lift out of him.
Nope, he's I don't know. Yeah, he's behind.
Huge takedown under 50 seconds. Aron goes up top, 5-4.
He's got to get out. 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 36. Granby out there. Oh, he was still in. I don't know. These rolls are getting tough.
Yeah, we're rolling around all over the place here. Central Dauphin needs to just get to his feet right here.
We've had a couple stall calls, none on Aron in this match. And if we go with what's been called with the stall, they've been a little slow here as we get to 32 seconds left in the bout.
No head down. You got to get your hands up free. You cannot lay on your face. That will not work for you, young man. Again, you've got to get up. This is not good for the end of the match for Benny Bentz. He's got to work his way up. Work your way to your feet, young man.
Stand up no matter what.
Stand up. You got to stand up. You got to stand up. You got to stand up. He's not going to do it.
Appears to hold on. 5 seconds left. A huge win for Mifflin County. Decision, Brian Aron at 160. You hear the environment here at Central Dauphin High School. The Mifflin County fans going crazy as the Huskies get a big decision. You're watching our match of the week here on High School Sports Live on ABC 27.4.
That's you.
Senior moments. They're not about what's been lost. They're about everything you've gained. With Capital Blue Cross Medicare, you're covered to go all in on more senior moments. And when playtime's over, giving them back can be a senior moment too.
They're all yours.
More coverage, more benefits, less hassle. Capital Blue Cross Medicare.
We are back here on High School Sports Live, our match of the week, presented by Select Medical and the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. We move to 172. This bout brought to you by Cap Blue Cross. Rashard Pouncey in the white and green singlet at 172 for Central Dauphin. And Reese Christine with a lateral drop. Trevor, call that a lateral drop. They're not technically a lateral drop. There's more of a lateral drop. But
he got in on a single leg, picked him straight up and put him down. Them tall guys always have a really big lift.
One of my good friends, Ken Cherto, an Olympic medalist for Team USA and former Penn State All-American, one of his favorite moves, the lateral drop, as well as the double chicken wing.
Yeah, he loved showing that at camp. I went to a bunch of his camps growing up, and we got a cradle locked up here, looking for the fall.
3 back points for Chris Stein.
He's looking cross-face. He's going to go right back to that cross-face cradle.
Chris Stein looks very comfortable out there, wouldn't you say, Trevor?
Yeah, definitely. He's using his length just perfectly right now.
Chris Stein, just a junior. Last year, 10-9. Doesn't look like a 10-9 wrestler here as a junior. Last year, he's a sophomore with that just over 500 record, but he looks smooth, confident, and much bigger than last year.
All these guys that you bring up that have had like just even records are showing out tonight, showing that they actually went and put a lot of work in this past summer.
Work in the room, that's where you got better. 4 more back points, danger points, whatever you would like to call them for Chris Stein. 10-0 here as we go to the second. Trevor, if you're a Chris Stein here starting in down position, you're not really looking for that escape or revert. You're trying to go right to Pouncey's back here because you'd rather get a fall here than a tech, get that extra bonus point.
Yeah, you'd rather get the reversal so you have a little bit more time for your back points and your pin.
Bonus points we expect to be huge. Last year, this match was 27-27 and it went to criteria. Chris Stein trying to be aggressive and look for the fall. There's the reversal for 2, 12-0 right now. Here in the second with 90 clicks left.
I hear coaches saying we need a pin, let's go. I don't think they're happy with 5, they want 6.
He's making sure he locks something up tight.
You see Mifflin County up 9-7.
That last match is going to serve to be big.
Yeah.
They counted that one in their category.
Especially with the moves that took place to set that matchup up. Well, at least leading up to that matchup.
Mifflin does have a forfeit at 106 or 107. So that's big 6-point swing.
Mifflin County looking to match that on the bonus points.
107's Braden Powell. Good friend of mine, his mother, Courtney Powell, Father Mark Powell. I saw over there earlier. I should say Judge Courtney Powell. Great family. Though they're really excited about his son's wrestling opportunity. I saw her the other day. She was taking her daughter down to California to compete in a national soccer tournament.
Oh, jeez.
They got 2 active sports.
We get a little bit of everything here on High School Sports Live. Some family background, some civil servant scene setting for what's going on around the counties.
That's right. Well, as there's a law in the match, you should figure out a way to know what the local happening is.
The Christmas tree lighting recently took place at the state capitol. It was a very festive event that I was pleased to be in attendance for.
I volunteered today at the Christmas giveaway for children and youth for families in need.
Always great community activities going around.
The gift is in giving.
It's a wonderful time of year. If you're watching at home, we want to make sure we want to wish you here from all of us here at High School Sports Live and our entire crew, great crew, that aren't in front of the camera, that allow us to do a job and bring this event to you. We want to wish you guys all a happy holiday season and a Merry Christmas.
It's starting to feel cold outside, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Last 2 days, it really switched in temperature.
I went up to Clarion last weekend, and I drove through 3 or 4 inches of snow.
Snow
and then
squalls.
out there, it was just It was rough.
I went to Syracuse. I think you guys just need to toughen up. So
definitely a lot more precipitation. That's the Erie of New York.
I'm ready to go swimming right now. It's beautiful. Polar bear, plunge it up. We got a great one here tonight.
We're still early in this match, aren't we? I think we're going to be here for a while. All these matches are going to go to distance. We've not seen anything really end quickly. Everything is competitive. You're going to get your money's worth tonight at home.
Here for blood time. I didn't even see the signal for blood time. I was wondering what the extended delay was, but we're going to stay with it here as they just called in the blood time.
Yep.
12-0 here as we start the third period. Reese Christine on top of Rashad Pouncey, excuse me.
Right here, you can't go to your back. Save a team point here.
He's just trying to.
Oh, no.
You cannot do that.
Oh my.
This
What a move by Pouncey.
Oh, could it be a turnaround?
Down
You got to be
12.
careful. Not too high. Oh, not too high. Not too high. Don't get
my-
yourself in a bad spot.
Jeez.
That was exciting little
very
flurry
exciting.
there. That could have been, should have been. Oh, it wasn't. But it keeps it within, again, 9 points.
I was going to ask a rhetorical question, which I know the answer to because you would never do this, but in a match like this where Christine has been so dominant and you know that this bonus point for a possible 6 is going to be huge on a team score, or we expect it to be huge, are you possibly giving up an easy 2 and then getting out, or an easy 3 getting out right away to give your chance yourself to work to that 6-point fall rather than wrapping up when it's 12?
I've not seen that really happen. What you saw there.
Not after what we just saw happen. You're never doing that.
I think in wrestling, and the way I know Central Dolphin coach, you want to go. It's go. You don't stand here and say, oh, let me defend against the point. You say, figure out a way to wrestle to the end.
As a Mifflin County guy, you're not giving up back points. You're not getting that close to getting pinned.
So we have takedown, 2 back for green. And then we have a reversal for red.
I think
or did we
they
call
went
an escape and a takedown? Is that what we call it? Okay,
yeah.
so that's how we got to 16-5 when it was
They didn't give
12-0
any
at
back
the
points.
start of the fourth. I think they gave 2 to Central Dolphin.
That was a big move.
No, they gave
out of
1 and 3.
They gave
And
1
then
and 3?
Yep,
Okay.
correct. No back points. Because he had one point to begin with, then they gave him 1 and 3.
Gotcha. A lot happening there.
That was that was exciting.
That was a good flurry.
Seen a lot of conferences at the table so far through 5.5 bouts. 16-5. We went from talking about a tech fall for Reese Christine of Mifflin County to now we're talking about you have to get up there because right now it's only a major.
This isn't good. If he traps his far wrist and gets a plant or a hammer lock, he's just looking to figure out a way. There, he got it right here. This could be dangerous.
Yeah, he's going to shove that.
He's going to shove that right now in his ear. Yep. If he takes it slowly and plants it right, this could end in 6.
30 seconds left. We're coming up in the match.
This would be huge to only give up a major.
Oh, he's not. His hurts too bad. He's already pulling his hips up to help himself. Oh, good job of fighting. Great job fighting.
That's something
What a
Swagger
job by
does. He makes
Pouncey
his
to
guys
fight off.
fight.
Yeah, he does.
I
Trying
don't
to run
think
it
he
one
fight-
more time.
Oh!
He got bailed out there.
He did. There was no intensity danger, sir. But good fight. CD, good fight. Looks like he's going to actually only end up giving up 4. About.
You're Central Dolphin. Not only are you only giving up 4, but you're not giving up 5. You kind of feel like we stole
Got
at
2.
least 1 point right there. Christine hurt at the very end of that match. comes out with a major decision. You're
Must have
watching
been
High School
bigger.
Sports
Looks like it's
Live
safe, too.
as he's in pain. We're going to step aside. You're watching High School Sports Live Match of the Week here on ABC 27.4.
That's huge.
Select Physical Therapy, a leading provider of physical therapy and sports medicine throughout central Pennsylvania. Whether recovery from an injury or setting a peak performance goal, our highly certified therapists and athletic trainers will help get you there. Visit selectphysicaltherapy.com to schedule an appointment or complimentary consultation. We wish all athletes, coaches, and teams a great season.
189 pounds for Central Dauphin.
Welcome back to High School Sports Live Match of the Week. Mifflin County, Central Dauphin. You see the team scores right there. The Huskies up 13-7. Our bout at 189 brought to you by Select Medical. And this is one of the bouts that we highlighted. Avery Arendt for Mifflin County. District 6 champ and a state qualifier for the Huskies, going up against Cole Romberger, the sophomore from Central Dauphin. Coach Swigert very high on his sophomore.
Ramberger versus Al Wren. That's correct. Blood time already.
We've seen that a couple times. Already here in this match. Brian Albert from Mifflin County had a couple blood times and was able to fight that off for a decision in a gutsy battle.
He stuffed it quick. He finds it funny. He must have a familiarity with bloody noses because he did not seem shocked and he's kind of laughing about it.
Avery Aron, one of the studs in the Mifflin County lineup. 32-10, guys. 76% win percentage last year. And when it goes to a fall, he was 14-2 last year.
Oh, cradle.
And you got 89 guys. It's not going to be easy to turn him.
Yeah, he's got to start running them over his right shoulder.
He's already ripping hands. It's not going to work. Up. Oh, I spoke too soon.
Eat your words.
I spoke too soon. You got to rip those, young man. He ripped them too late after 4.
Romberger, as a freshman last year, 17-21 for the Rams.
Got another crossface cradle.
Oh, my.
Man, that's 2 in a row. Bang, bang. Here we go again. Not as tight.
He is a big, tall, lanky guy on top here.
I mean, I remember 89-pounders when I wrestled. They were always stacked.
Oh,
they don't look as stacked. Man, that's really tight. Oh, here we go. Not a little too tight.
Arendt up 7-0.
Looking for more.
As the period winds down
Looking
here
for
in
more.
the first.
He got him. He got him.
Count
Be
engaged.
another 4.
Oh, that knee right in the side. Oh, broke his lock.
Got 4.
You got to get out here. You don't want to be down there anymore.
His head's close to his knee again.
It is 4.
11.
Back 11-0. Trevor, what's the message here from Kirby Martin as we go to the second after one of your guys, Reese Christine, that you thought was going to get a little more bonus than what he got with the major decision? Are you pushing? I'm assuming you got to push Avery Arendt here to go for 6 up 11-0 and go hard for that 6.
Yep, his coach just looked at him and said, go top. He's looking for that cradle again. He's going for a pin. Oh, good movement right off the whistle. Then he stopped. Blood again.
Blood indeed, as the search continues for the source of the leak. Much like the College Football Playoff Committee, looking for their leak on how SMU, the word that they were in the College Football Playoff, got out before the big TV contract. ESPN was able to announce it. Nope, we have found the source of the leak.
Looks like a finger leak. And not to be confused with the Finger Lake.
We could send these investigators to Dallas for the CFP, to the Supreme Court.
We got a nose and a Finger Lake.
It is the holiday season, and every time you've said leak tonight, I immediately think of Christmas Vacation. This one's leaking. Tastes like lime.
Yeah.
One of the great movies of the holiday season. But not better than our high school match of the week here.
It's been fun tonight so far.
It's always fun.
Let's keep it moving.
It's high school sports. It's entertaining.
Still 13-7. Matches going the distance. But this one was a circled match going one way so far. Going one way for Alran, right?
Got a great camera crew providing the images.
Look at his cradle again. He got this inside leg hooked, and he's just wrestling him around with the... It's a lesson on how to ride you from the top. He's got a lot of confidence from up there.
A little bit of sparks flying right there from Romberger.
He should get mad
he
because
doesn't
he's
like
not
it.
doing anything. Guess what? Get mad and get out. Get mad and get out. Don't get mad and stay down.
I think he needs to go back to that tripod to create more space and start from there.
He took umbrage to how Avery RN treated him there on the side.
I know, but you got to get mad and get out. He's locked up again. Here we go. Another head to the knee. Cradle. Looks like another 4 coming.
He's fighting the hands pretty good here.
RN with a solid 1-minute ride here to start the second. Up 11-0.
No, you got to fight the hands. You can't just stand there and wait for him to take you over.
Now we got a good view of this. Maybe we can talk about it. What's the standard on the angle for those blades to get the count?
5 degrees.
I was hoping for a little bit longer of an explanation there, Coach. I knew the answer.
The explanation is tech fall 5 for Mifflin County.
There it is, technical fall. We're going to step aside here. You're watching High School Sports Live, match of the week here on ABC 27.4.
Senior moments. They're not about what's been lost. They're about everything you've gained. With Capital Blue Cross Medicare, you're covered to go all in on more senior moments. And when playtime's over, giving them back can be a senior moment too.
They're all yours.
More coverage, more benefits, less hassle. Capital Blue Cross Medicare.
Here on ABC 27.4 Laugh TV. You know you want to. We move to 2:15. Capital Blue Cross, our sponsor for this bout. I believe it's Anthony Newhart for Central Dauphin, who's in with an early takedown to go up 3-0, facing off against Jace Bender. Mifflin County
nice.
on a run
Mean
here.
Crossface. Mean.
That was good. That was good. That's how my dad used to use my brother as a dummy. You don't do it like this. You do it like this.
Central Dauphin led this match team score-wise 7-6. Mifflin County has rattled off 12 straight team points with a decision major and tech fall in the last 3 bouts. And it actually, if you're Mifflin County, probably thinking it should be 20-7 on the team score.
And CD needs some points right now. Because I think the heavyweight matchup really favors Mifflin County. They'll get a forfeit at 107, but that's going to give them a heck of a lead coming in the last couple weights. And then the 114 matchup is also one that we've circled. That could be the pivotal matchup that determines the outcome here.
Mifflin County, in my experience covering the team, the last decade plus, very tough in the upper weights. Central Dauphin probably a little stronger in the lower weights. And what do they say about historical records in sports? They don't mean anything.
Especially after you talk about them.
Trevor, you like that one?
Yeah, that was a good one.
Three 0, end of the first period. Central Dauphin with choice, defers. Mifflin County selects the defensive position. Start the second period.
Let's go to quick move from Anthony Newhart at 2:15. I always love watching the upper weights and how fluid some of these guys are to complete their moves.
He's really working out so far out front, isn't he? I don't know what he's looking for there. Well, he won't get called for stalling in that position, but I don't know what he's attempting to try to do.
He wasn't close to turning him at all, but he got a quick takedown, and you see him let him up and try to take him down a couple times here.
Guys, what has, you know, as we get to the upper weights, 215 here, we go to 285. What have guys like Kyle Snyder and Aaron Brooks and some of the recent guys at Penn State have done to change this?
This might be it. He's got a corkscrew. He's got to switch it over. I don't think he caught the half right. He's going to get back points, but I don't think he's got a half right. There he goes. He got it on the inside, though.
Got plenty of time. 60
oh,
seconds.
There we go. There we go. That's a big one.
Our first foul of the night, Anthony Newhart, brings this gym to a level we haven't seen yet before. You're watching High School Sports Live here on ABC 27.4. We'll be right back.
Everybody knows Hoffman has it. Did you know Hoffman has even more? There's the fully stocked Hoffman Ford Parts and Accessories Department, the Hoffman state-of-the-art collision facility, confidence in our ultra-modern service facility, peace of mind with master technicians, satisfaction with low prices.
Do I really need to say it again? Hoffman has it.
Only at Hoffman Ford, Colonial Park.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
Welcome back to High School Sports Live. Match of the week presented by Select Medical and the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. 285 bout brought to you by Hoffman Ford. Zach Coleman for CD on the left side of your screen. Peyton Kearns on the right side in the purple singlet.
We got records for these guys.
We do. Give me.
If I had an uneducated guess, I bet you that Mifflin guy is a football player.
Oh, there's no. I think CD guy is as well. I think the Mifflin guy has some wrestling experience.
Zach Coleman, I do not have a record for from last year.
I think he's probably a strong lineman that Swag's convinced to come out for heavyweight.
It would not be the first time that has happened at this esteemed athletic department here in Central Dauphin. I thought I did have one for Peyton Kearns, but that's his, I assume, brother, Parker Kearns, who graduated last year.
I don't know how you'd say no to Swags if he came asking you to wrestle.
No.
Peyton Kearns, a senior.
Got two.
Double
three.
leg out of him.
I keep saying two, it's three.
Guys, as I was asking in the last bout,
Going up one neutral.
I feel like the heavyweight position in wrestling has changed more than any other. Guys like Kyle Snyder and Aaron Brooks being in the upper weights, how have like those guys and their athletic ability changed what high schoolers are trying to do at 215 and 285?
You left out Gable Stevenson.
Yeah, the biggest freak athlete of them all.
He's a mountain. I don't know where he fits. Kyle Snyder was kind of that undersized guy. I mean, Gable Stevenson, there's not a thing he can't do on the mat.
I think you got there was a time where there was no limit for heavyweight, and it became sort of who was heavier and who can lay on you. Now it's an athletic weight class that requires both stamina and the ability to move. And look, it's demonstrated here. Look, Mifflin County, this looks like it could be 6 seconds. I don't know if there's going to be enough time. 5, 4, 3. He's laying them hard. There we go. 2 seconds to go.
Right at the
buzzer. He's asking for crowd participation at the end, too.
What a fall by Peyton Kearns at 285. Our match of the week, not disappointing. You're watching High School Sports Live here on ABC 27.4.
Everybody knows Hoffman has it. Did you know Hoffman has even more? There's the fully stocked Hoffman Ford Parts and Accessories Department, the Hoffman state-of-the-art collision facility, confidence in our ultra-modern service facility, peace of mind with master technicians, satisfaction with low prices.
Do I really need to say it again? Hoffman has it.
Only at Hoffman Ford, Colonial Park.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
Okay. We have a forfeit here on High School Sports Live match of the week at 107. That match would have been brought to us by Select Medical. I want to thank them for being one of our proud sponsors this year. And at 114, our bout brought to you by Jack Giambalvo, family of dealerships.
And this was one of those matches that were circled earlier. Perry versus Alexander.
Franco Perry for Central Dauphin, Andrew Alexander.
Fake. Get him moving early.
Franco Perry, 27 and 19 last year for CD as a sophomore. Andrew Alexander as a freshman, 31 and 16. Alexander, a state qualifier at 114, coming out of District 6.
Gotta get high.
You gotta come up with it now.
Yeah, he does. Still stays too low.
I hate this. Watch the nades.
That was definitely a great scramble. They stopped any issues from happening.
I hate anytime people would jump under and grab my legs, start twisting them all over the place.
Well, that happens so frequently. It's almost the nature of wrestling now. It's all scrambles, especially at your level, right?
Yeah. Thankfully, as I moved through college, I got bigger, and 65-pounders didn't really grab my knees as much as the 49-pounders did.
Nice takedown.
Big at the end of the period.
There it is.
Making it a true three-point takedown and not a 3-1.
I'm giving the edge to Mifflin County. They look strong, finishing moves, finishing out the end of the period, finishing out every tough situation. They're winning the finish.
The little things towards the end of the period when exhaustion and being tired sets in. Heavyweight bout, perfect example of that. That fall looming huge, and right now the difference in the match. And you know, Coach, you asked me a little bit about stats and records, and I left the table a little bit to engage with the Mifflin County fans, get some intel on Peyton Kearns. No, he hasn't been able to wrestle a full season. He's a senior, but it's kind of a comeback. Missed a lot of last year, a lot of the previous year. It's his first time being in the starting lineup. So, I mean, that's a huge win in a marquee match here early on in the season.
Both of these kids right here are quality wrestlers. You can tell by both the action and reaction, movement out. But Mifflin County here, and that is Perry.
Central Dauphin, Perry.
Alexander.
Andrew Alexander.
Andrew
for
Alexander.
Mifflin County.
And he's only a sophomore.
Andrew Alexander's a sophomore, 31-16 as a freshman.
Long kid.
It's a lot of matches.
He really looks good. Solid, long. Pull him back in. Chris Freed pull him back in. Uh-oh.
Wow.
Bad spot.
Oh.
That was good recovery, though. He had both hands in front.
Thought he was definitely getting taken down there.
Guy squared off
Alexander's really long. Pulling, passing by. Great shots. Actually, great position. He's been on the attack the entire time.
Yeah, if Alexander down to 107, 114, he's probably pretty dangerous at 107.
Dude, he could be state champion at 107. He's got length and strength. Tough kid.
Scary big.
Scary big. He looks big at 14.
I wonder, yeah. I wonder if he's on his way down.
Look at the muscular definition in his legs. He's only a sophomore. You can tell he spends a lot of time in the room working out.
How to do a quick check to make sure inside out. Has bumped up. Time station.
Yep.
Getting close to college, probably important.
It is.
Can't wrestle 107.
Alexander's been in control of this match throughout 3 straight periods. It's not been exciting, but it's been a dominant performance.
Once the action commenced,
He's controlled the entire thing. Yep. In all 3 phases, on the feet, from the bottom, on top, he's controlled the entire match.
getting to his offense. We have a horn at 12.6 seconds by accident. 12.6. Not 2.
Calling it match, evidently there was some time that they had as a difference that they allowed to run out. It was like 7 seconds difference between the match and what they were counting, and they let the clock run.
All right, seeing something new a little bit every day. We're going to step aside real quick here on High School Sports Live. Match of the week here on ABC 27.4.
Everybody knows Hoffman has it. Did you know Hoffman has even more? There's the fully stocked Hoffman Ford Parts and Accessories Department, the Hoffman state-of-the-art collision facility, confidence in our ultra-modern service facility, peace of mind with master technicians, satisfaction with low prices.
Do I really need to say it again? Hoffman has it.
Only at Hoffman Ford, Colonial Park.
Hoffman Ford. just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
We're back here on our match of the week here on High School Sports Live. You're watching on Laugh TV, ABC 27.4. This match brought to you by Select Medical and the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. And our bout here at 121 brought to you by Hoffman Ford.
Yeah. Mifflin County can put this away right here. Like, this is a must-have-it for CD. If they do...
Paxton Shaver in the purple singlet for the Huskies, going up against Thunder Beard.
If Mifflin County wins this match, the match is over. Only 2 matches remain. Actually, 1 match remaining.
Yep.
One match remaining.
Major decision in both of them, at least major, to tie.
But a loss here closes it out. A win for Mifflin County closes it out.
As Coach and Trevor go over score scenarios, don't go away after our bouts, because coming up is the Capital Blue Cross post-match report, where we will feature the Pack Financial move of the match as well as the Hoffman Ford wrestler of the match. We want to thank Select Medical for being the sponsor of our replays and also our pre-match breakdown. Hoffman Ford brings us the wrestler of the match, and Pack Financial move of the match coming up after the action on the reservoir.
Get to your ties.
Nice drag there to get that takedown.
Yep. Thunderbeard's tough. He's got a pretty good lifetime record, correct?
Shaver's record last year as a freshman, 26-13 for the Huskies. Beard, Coach, as a sophomore, what do you think his record was? No cheating.
46-12. No. What?
41-10. Trevor, this guy's on top of it. He's a magician pulling these numbers out of that cranium.
50. Think about that. 50 matches in a year.
All these times you keep saying how many times you hit your head on the match, and you're just pulling stats out left and right.
No, I'm stealing from good peripheral vision and a great set of Gucci's. Actually, these kids are both tough too. You know, I think they're good matchups in every way here.
Yeah, we only circled and featured kind of 3, but
all these are tough.
They're all tough, all exciting. Beard down early, coming back here with the lead 4-3.
It's a famous cross-wrist tilt with that leg clamp.
Dolphin special right there.
Yeah, cross-wrist tilt. I used to say it all night. Here we go, don't get stuck.
Almost stuck himself.
He's got to get that leg gathered. He's got to get rid of that post on the left side. There we go. No, he stuck the leg. Oh, no. Now, when you're in control, you cannot start counting back points. When you're controlling wrists and initiating a move, they don't count until the other guy stops you and actually gather some level of control. You can't count in a defensive pin situation. Now, college, it's different, right?
Yeah, so in college, they have the danger rule.
Yep.
But that's only from neutral.
Yep, so not even from the top. So if you're initiating a move towards trying to get near fall points, and if you've initiated the move and still have the hold, they're not going to count back points against you.
Exactly. It's only from neutral position, so they count the 3 and then give the takedown.
It's those long legs you can't get around.
Thunderbeard working. Central Dauphin needs this bout.
They need a major in this bout to stay in a match.
If they don't get the major, they're going to need a tech fall or a pin.
Yeah, well, who's in the final match? What are the records in the matchup?
At 127, we expect Pierce Lemons for Central Dauphin and Leighton Bowersox.
Lemons was 12-17 last year with Bowersox.
Bowersox, I do not have a record for.
Okay. So there's still a shot.
We take a look at that move. That Beard kind of put himself in the danger position.
It's called a cross wrist tilt, and you've got to figure out a way to roll and take momentum and move him through and then hold him there for the count. Problem is his post with his knee and leg would not allow him to pull him through.
Mifflin County fans encouraging Shaver to go. Very intelligent Husky fans behind us. Always know the score. And are right on top of the action.
I like the name Thunderbeard for a wrestler, don't you?
Yeah, it's pretty
Thunder,
tough.
that's pretty good. I like it. He's bringing the thunder, and pretty soon the lightning's following. Oh, those tall guys got reach. And man, they're tough to take down, aren't they? I can't explain it. Like, unless you've wrestled, it's just frustrating on a tall guy. It's hard. You don't think they're strong, but they got this leverage and they're tough to get around.
They got like a wiry strength.
Yep.
Wiry.
It is very wiry.
One of my favorite words.
Yep.
Thank you, Trevor, for bringing that one up tonight.
Good description. Because the muscle structure is still there. You're surprised usually when you're trying to do it. Like, it's still a lot of strength.
This is about one of the more entertaining matches of the night. Not heavy on the scoring, but a lot of action.
He's got it in, and he's got it clear. That's 3. That's it. This is called a Oklahoma or a Merkel, right?
Yep, that's what it's called. And if he gets a turn here, we could look at a
It's
major.
a dangerous turn, though, for a tall guy. You can't take that inside leg turn. You're going to get screwed. Nope, he gave up 1. Now get 3 more. He's got to get 3 more here. Yep. Oh,
good.
You got to finish here, young man. Don't let him.
If he gets his turn, he's going to be looking right for back points.
Yep.
Under 10. There's
Back
3.
points. Oh, that's it.
Way to finish the match
Good
out there. in
finish.
that third
Mifflin
period.
County.
Yep.
The bench is
Good match,
excited
though.
that it's only been a decision. You're watching High School Sports Live. Match of the week here on ABC 27.4.
At Pac Financial, we are family and we treat you like family. When it comes to your life insurance needs, we are independent, we represent only top-rated companies, and we know how to get the best rates. Your policies are tailor-made to fit your individual needs. For more information, give us a call today at 564-6400 and ask for Christian Marazzo or visit our website at pacfinancialfirst.com.
Back here on High School Sports Live.
He looks nervous as
We
hell.
have reached our final match of the night here at 127, brought to you by Pac Financial. Central Dauphin needs, out of Pierce Lemons, at least a tech fall to tie and go to criteria.
They need lemonade
or pin.
out of lemons.
There we go,
They
Coach.
need lemonades out of lemon. Here we go.
Shakespeare, one of my co-hosts for tonight, alongside Trevor Elfin. I'm Andrew Callista.
Not Shakespeare.
George Hartwick III, going deep into his literary bookshelf.
He's in a cradle.
27-22.
Oh, it could exactly be the opposite.
Leighton
This could be a
Bowersox.
quick put away.
Oh.
And another flow. Back and forth. Oh.
Bowersox looking for it. We wonder why the Huskies were confident coming into this final bout.
You had to get his head to the side. Head's over the top.
Oh, my. Straight up just picked him up in a cradle.
Junior for Central Dauphin, Bowersox.
Asking them guys to sit down.
I almost jumped up on that one.
How about this? How about this situation? Bowersox, just a freshman. In this situation, going out there and being free.
Well, I'm sure it's not his first big match. You don't come out on this kind of stage with this being your big first match. He's obviously had a pretty good career. You got to go swimming here. Get the guy shaken down. He's got to let him settle back. Oh, Oh. Looking for a Peterson here. He's got the arm and the leg. A Peterson from the top position. No change, but he's got the same application. Most likely going to be a stalemate. Might get back points. He's going to get him. Nope. 1, 2, 3. He's got 3. 2, 3, 4. He got 4. There we go. That's 11.
Kirby Martin imploring his wrestler to stay put.
That's 11. That's a lot of points in the first period.
New rules. This is what the rules are all about.
8 and a takedown.
Guys, I do believe if this score holds for Bower Sox, the Blonde Bombers for Mifflin County all came out loose and free and all took care of business.
Just like you predicted. Just like you say is the stereotype. Looking to close it out with a takedown. He could end it here. That's a takedown. CD. Again, a tough way to roll him through in this position for a tall guy. I always hated to be locked up in that.
In college, that's actually a stall, so it's like not that bad. You can only be there for 5 seconds.
Coming up, our Capital Blue Cross post-match report will feature our Pack Financial move of the match as well as our Hoffman Ford wrestler of the match.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, don't catch him.
Looking to pull him under for a defensive fall.
Oh, here it is. That's going to be it. There it is. It's all over. Great, great night for Mifflin County.
Yeah, I'm not sure that Mifflin County thought it was going to go like that.
The trip down 322. We're going to let this breathe a little bit as we take a look at the Mifflin County bench.
He's like,
Coach Swags wants to get out and shake some hands.
He wants to get out of here.
He ain't happy.
No, not at all.
Leighton Bower Sox seals the deal for Mifflin County. We're going to step aside. You're watching High School Sports Live Match of the Week. Mifflin County victorious 32-22 here on ABC 27.4.
Senior moments. They're not about what's been lost. They're about everything you've gained. With Capital Blue Cross Medicare, you're covered to go all in on more senior moments. And when playtime's over, giving them back can be a senior moment too.
They're all yours.
More coverage, more benefits, less hassle. Capital Blue Cross Medicare.
Select Physical Therapy, a leading provider of physical therapy and sports medicine throughout central Pennsylvania. Whether recovery from an injury or setting a peak performance goal, our highly certified therapists and athletic trainers will help get you there. Visit selectphysicaltherapy.com to schedule an appointment or complimentary consultation. We wish all athletes, coaches, and teams a great season.
Everybody knows Hoffman has it. Did you know Hoffman has even more? There's the fully stocked Hoffman Ford Parts and Accessories Department, the Hoffman state-of-the-art collision facility, confidence in our ultra-modern service facility, peace of mind with master technicians, satisfaction with low prices.
Do I really need to say it again? Hoffman has it.
Only at Hoffman Ford, Colonial Park.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
Hi, this is John Timbalbo then and now. Yep, I'm still alive with my son John celebrating 50 years of serving York County.
Kimbalbo is proud to remain locally family-owned and operated, with deep roots in our community. Celebrate 50 years with special promotions, giveaways, and savings.
Thanks to all our employees and our customers.
How you doing there, Dad?
Ready for another 50 years. See you at Jack Jimbabo Family of Dealerships.
At Pac Financial, we are family and we treat you like family. When it comes to your life insurance needs, we are independent, we represent only top-rated companies, and we know how to get the best rates. Your policies are tailor-made to fit your individual needs. For more information, give us a call today at 564-6400 and ask for Christian Marazzo or visit our website at pacfinancialfirst.com.
Back here on High School Sports Live, match of the week. Mifflin County takes down the Rams of Central Dauphin 32-22. The cleanup crew is fully engaged here. Andrew Clissa alongside George Hartwick III and Trevor Elfin, Clarion Wrestler. Guys, that was an impressive display from Mifflin County coming down here. We thought this one was going right down to the wire. Their later weights from 285 all the way on, really getting the job done here.
I thought it was a great way to open the season. I mean, big lineup, great wrestlers. As we look down these the matchups, the records were all 41 in this, 38 in this. I mean, like every wrestling matchup tonight indicated a level of wrestler that's going to have some level of an impact in the postseason. And both of these teams are going to be competing for an opportunity to wrestle for a state team championship. So you saw a great lineup early. I think for Central Dauphin, the message tonight is you got to get better. You got to finish. All the things at the end of the matches matter. You being in better shape, you being able to execute, you figuring out a way to want it more than the other guy early in the season, things we can work on. For Mifflin County, you could say we came out last year tied. This year, we came to their home gym and won by 10, and we won convincingly. So I think it was a great opportunity to measure where we're at, and tonight the measuring stick favors Mifflin County.
Trevor, a lot of excitement coming into tonight. Did the match live up to the hype that we expected after last year's barn burner from both of these clubs?
Yeah, it definitely did. It came down to the last two matches again, so, I mean, it was super exciting on my part.
It was good to see Swags' face at the end. His face said, he looked at his fellow wrestler, his young wrestlers, and went, "How's this feel? How's it feel?" He wants them to remember the feeling that they had tonight as they grind on throughout the season. They don't want to have this feeling again. So teaching lessons, teaching moments, and the ability to have his team come out hungrier and knowing against great opponents, you got to perform at the highest level.
Well, we saw a lot of great wrestling out there. One of our best moves of the match, our Pac Financial move of the match. We are going to heavyweight at 285. Here it is, Peyton Kearns.
Rolling him up.
As the time is ticking
fall.
down in the period, a
Rolling
huge
him up.
fall right there
4
near
seconds
the
left?
end. That was a huge moment in this entire match.
Raise the roof.
And as he got this entire crowd into it, all the Husky fans that were sitting behind here, what does that do, energizing just the entire bench as you're coming down with the big guy getting the fall?
Yeah, getting the fall up top and then coming down to the little guys, it makes them little guys want to fight just a little bit harder, seeing your heavyweight really show up for the team.
Our Hoffman Ford wrestler of the match. Little guy, come on over here. Get some FaceTime here on
God
TV.
bless you,
Come
buddy.
on over here. Come on. We got some young wrestlers here as we're checking out our Hoffman Ford match. Wrestler of the match. We're going to Leighton Bowersock as we roll it in here. Guys, did you enjoy the match tonight?
You're on TV now.
You guys are on TV. Check out Leighton Bowersock coming in here.
What's that move called there?
At 127.
Peterson.
Complete control. We got wrestlers,
I've seen
some
this
young
kid at
wrestlers.
club. He's a little scrapper.
Let me see this. I don't know. Cross face.
Oh, you got to fight. Fight
Oh,
back,
come on,
buddy.
man.
Hoffman Ford presenting our wrestler of the match. Look at that smile on Leighton Bowersock's face as he locks it up for the Huskies in this big mid-pen wrestling matchup. These guys go different ways, separate journeys to get to the state team tournament as Mifflin County wrestles out of District 6, Central Dauphin, one of the District 3 powers. Guys, entertaining. We're looking forward to more great high school wrestling matches throughout our broadcast schedule here on High School Sports Live. Our next wrestling match right here on High School Sports Live and ABC 27.4, January 2nd, 7 p.m. Bring in the new year. Cumberland Valley versus Central Dauphin. I think they've had some fireworks in the past, if I'm not mistaken.
I talked about this. The one time I did a district final match, made a close call, went Cumberland Valley's way. Swags told me, how many votes did you get from Cumberland County last time? Because they're going to be more than you get from my household.
Boo! We always booing the rep when it's George Hartwick the third right here. Our next broadcast for High School Sports Live, we're going to the hardwood. The Resolite is up. It's Dallastown versus Central York. Wildcat Panthers down in the York Adams League. That one is always a good one at the home of the Panthers. Some entertaining basketball here on High School Sports Live. What an atmosphere here tonight at the home of the Rams. It's been a fun one. Some of the action we go out on right here. Entertaining, a lot of moves to the back, a lot of back points, a lot of takedowns. The new rules are in full effect. We hope you enjoyed it. Catch us next time here on High School Sports Live. For George, Trevor, I'm Andrew, and the entire High School Sports Live crew, thank you very much and have a great night.
Good job, crew.